graves, carving out the headstone that I own. My own. I'm like a monster in a cage, trapped inside a maze. I am home. I am home. I'm here and gone. I'm dead and gone.
Yeah, man, these rappers, they are here and gone. They are here and gone because of the poor decisions that they make. They are here and gone because of the irresponsible decision they make. And then our youth follows them right down into the ground. And it's a shame with how far down low our youth is following these so-called rappers. See, the rappers look up to the street dudes, and the street dudes end up going to prison. And the youth look up to the rappers and look what the rappers are doing when the rappers don't even do what the street dudes really do. We're going to talk about Lil Yachty. We're going to talk about Lil Yachty and how he got exposed. We're gonna make this episode quick though, cause I'm running out of time. Man, so Lil Yachty decided to paint his nails, his toenails, crimson red, wearing red leather pants, some kind of shirt. I don't remember what shirt he was wearing, but it was for a billboard cover. Now, why you would do this for a billboard cover where everybody would see? You have got me. I don't know. But it's for a billboard cover, so everybody gonna see it anyways, right? You want to sit here and get mad because it got leaked and everybody's seen it. Guess what? Everybody was gonna see it anyways. You paint your nails crimson red, showing your toes in the picture, modeling like a female. You can't make stuff up. These are the people that we put in charge of uplifting our youth. These are the people that we put in charge of bringing our youth up. We need to take it back. We need to take it back. We need to take back the control that we had over our own children. We need to take back the influence that we had in our school systems. Guess what? It's not going to happen though. It ain't going to happen because we don't want it to happen. We, the people, don't want it to happen because we let it happen in the first place because we are too scared to stand up and say enough is enough. You are too scared to go to your local school board meeting, parent teacher conference. You're too scared to go to your city official and tell them this has got to stop. See, the one thing about people, about citizens, the one thing about them is they have the most power. You guys have the most power, but you don't realize it because you are asleep. Why do you think so many bills get passed that nobody really cares about? Why do you think so many toxic bills get passed that affects us negatively more than positively? Because there are certain groups of people out there who want them to pass, who get together and they protest throughout the city for it to happen. Keyword, protest. So if all of you in each of your hometowns got together and protest every single day for school official reform, entertainment reform, get together and start protesting, guess what? Something gonna change. Go down to your city official building. Something gonna change. Go down to your schools. Something gonna change. But you're too scared because you don't want to get slapped in handcuffs and taken to jail. See, what you would be doing in that point is exercising your First Amendment right to your freedom of speech. But we're too scared to even follow our own rights that we have. Because we see people get arrested for it. We see people get put down for it. We see people get canceled for it. So we're scared to do it ourselves because we don't want that stuff to happen to us. Our ancestors are turning in their graves right now because of what we are, what we turned into. Our ancestors did not fight and lose their lives in wars. Vietnam, World War I, World War II, Desert Shield. They did not fight and lose their lives in the name of this bullcrap that's going on. They fought so that we could have the freedom to speak what's in our mind. They fought so we could be in control of our own town, our own countries, our own elected officials. But you don't want to. You roll on your back and say, okay, Daddy, I'm ready for you to insert your hot dog into my buns. Let's do it now. You roll over and say, okay, Daddy, let me give you some rub and tug so you can feel better, so you don't hurt me anymore. You roll on your back and throw them legs over your shoulders. It's crazy. You roll on your back, throw your legs over your shoulders, spread your buns out wide open so your cave is as far wide as it can be for the hot dog to enter your buns. That is what we've turned into. We've turned into people who would rather take a hot dog in your bun with the extra saucy sauce, Brahms gravy colored sauce, than stand up for your own children. You don't want to stand up for your own children. You're too scared. You're too weak willed. You're like somebody who has been sold into work. And you know what I mean? They call it back in the old days, but TikTok is so sensitive, I'm pretty sure they will take me down if I say the word. It starts with the SL. You're like one of them people. Every time you get smacked, guess what? You start crying. You start crying, please don't hit me again. Just like Moses told the Israelites as he was trying to free them from Egypt, and they would not listen to him because they were scared of what Pharaoh would say, what Pharaoh would do to them. Please don't hurt me again. Cower in fear. But you got the most power out of anybody else in this country, in this world. But you're too scared to exercise that God-given power. So now look, your mind and your willpower, your thoughts, everything that you have and own has been taken over by the ones who are smart enough to know what they're doing. You're supposed to be smarter than them, but you're not. You're supposed to be smarter than them, but you're not. So because you're not smarter than them, they put people like Lil Yachty, they put people like Lil Nas X, The Rock, Shia LaBeouf, John Cena, everyone else in between. What's his name? What's his name that did that show with that demonic show, rock show? I don't remember what his name is. I don't really care either. You got people like Miley Cyrus. You got people like them who are in charge of our youth's upbringing, our youth's entertainment, what our youth absorbs uh, intellectually, visually, verbally, physically. You got people like that who are in charge of our youth because you're not smart enough to know that you have more power than anybody else. And you're too scared to exercise the right of that God-given power that you would rather get on your knees and give your owners the rub and tuck that they're telling you to give them. You're too scared to use that power, so you roll on your back, just like this. This is what y'all do. Y'all roll on your back, just like this. Throw your legs over your shoulder, and you let them insert their hot dog into your buns, just like that. That's how weak-willed and weak-minded all of you are. This generation shouldn't even exist. This generation needs to be exterminated, needs to be gotten rid of, needs to be erased from existence because they're so weak. Yeah. They're so weak. Just like Megatron told Optimus Prime when he stabbed him through his back, you're so weak. That's how you all are. You're too weak. Listen to this and think about your life decisions. Listen to this and think about how you are letting your schools corrupt your children's minds. Think about this and listen to how scared you are to stand up for what's right. Think about this and realize how much of a wuss, weak-willed coward that you are. Because that's what you are. Man was not made to be afraid. Man was not made to be afraid. What is it that God told the Israelites? When they went before the Amalekites, the Philistines, they took over Jericho, the promised land. He told them, if God is before you, who can be against you? Do not tremble nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. What happened to all those laws that we were commanded to follow? We just threw them out the window now. Everybody lives in fear. Everybody look over their shoulder every single day, sleep with one eye open. Because you threw out the laws that we were commanded to live by. Now get out of my life.